We are live and ready to jive. Kind of a little test zone. Let's see which style works better. Anyways. Sorry about that. Look at that, you can see our seed. And speaking of good seeds, that last run, I pulled it up here. And that was YVW6TL4L. Just in case you want to try that one out, because it looks like quite the tasty one. With all those electric scythes and whatnot. Super swanky. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Isaac has his D6 that we just recently unlocked, which is actually superb. We'll see soon enough this bad boy in action. Usually gets you some quite good results. Makes Isaac quite the fun dude to play as. And we got a second bomb, since our old friend Isaac starts with an entire bomb to his name, which is actually a lot more, well, it influences your run a lot more than you might expect. Be gone! Wall creeper. Adios. And another bomb. That last run was full of bomb shortages, but this one, not so much. I will take the common cold, by the way. I don't hesitate to do so. I could have re-rolled it. I said I was going to. It would be a nice demonstration. But here I am, not re-rolling it. I don't know why I strayed so far away from that bomb rock. Didn't need to. That room can go wrong in so many ways. Crisis averted. Blast him. Blast him. Pop his mace. Oh, they did not pop. Okay. That's too bad. That is also too bad. I can't see my HP, but I know I have 2.5 hearts remaining. By the power of logic. And deduction. Ooh. Brain can perform 12 quadrillion calculations per second. Alright. Here we go. Super secret. I'm calling it now. There it is. Take that. Get a move on. Peen. Now we've already done boss rushes, Isaac, so that's not too much of a concern. Yikes. However, we did recently unlock the Hush, so that could be a possibility. And our true objective for this run is going to be going to either the dark room or the chest, whichever one we feel like. Of course, we just unlocked the chest, so it would be a lot more wise to show that off immediately, wouldn't you say? Again, we're getting pretty decent items, so no rerolls just yet. Guess we'll be moving on. Pretty well equipped. Ooh, okay. That bomb was probably not within harm's way at all, but it felt as such. Anyways, oh, he missed my poison bullets. Come on, son. There we go. Take it easy, buddy. This is another one of those annoying basement rooms where you just get easily swarmed. Sodding bastards. Alright, there we go. We handled it. It's relatively easy. It can get a lot worse. Swarms of flies that home in on you. Strangely distributed enemies that are packed in at the corners. Nigh impossible to dodge. You name it. He's got it. Admin has programmed it. Once again, we find our super secret room with relative ease. I'm down for that. And we did miss a half heart at some point. From the previous floor, of course. We've not taken any red heart damage on this floor, or we would be down a little bit of devil deal. We do absolutely not want that. Especially with our D6 in tow, as you can imagine. Rerolling a mediocre devil deal into a very nice one can be extremely valuable. You're basically guaranteed to get something acceptable from a devil deal, unless of course there are no pedestals in the first place. In which case you are boned regardless. Hello, orbiting flies, how do you do? It's nice that they're all synchronous. You don't have to do some nasty cancellation with them fighting each other. It would be horrible. I will still take this needle, to be honest. It's a speed upgrade. I can use this very nicely. Didn't need to enter the shop, mind you. Our donation machine, pretty well stocked. It's climbing. There's a pretty decent reward for filling it up all the way. Okay, so this is a bedroom room. If we do trade away all of our HP, we can sleep on that bed, but other than that, it's a useless investment. And if we did have another bomb, we could explode a porthole to the next floor. We don't have that either. Best thing about this is that we have an Eternal Heart, so if we do get a chance to sleep after trading away all of our HP, then we'll get another HP container on the next floor regardless. It's pretty nice stuff. And old Larry here is so susceptible to poison. Not regretting this common cold pickup as of yet. Don't think I ever will. I have 3 hearts, I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, it's our friend Delirious. Don't need it. Okay, see? Book of Belial. Something a little better. And by better I mean totally useless, but hey. I don't really care for Little Delirium, we can pick him up at any time. He'll show up very often, trust me on this. He's in both the Devil and Angel pools. A very balanced individual. He finds himself in places that you may not want to see him in. Is kind of the object of the mental illness. Ooh. Yeah, good thing we have 2 soul hearts, huh? I mean, this room is rather hellish. Especially since they explode into geysers that will shoot you with reckless abandon. I mean, I'm thankful that I did not take an entire heart of damage from that. Came mighty close, though. I didn't realize there was still a man fully alive. Let's get that out of here. 3 hits in 1 room. Tells you something about either that room or the player playing the video game. I think in this case it's a little bit of emphasis on the former, just a tad. It's a Krampus fight. Well, hopefully we do not earn this devil deal, because we have teleported into it illegitimately. Thank you for not rotating, buddy. And once again, thank you for not rotating. Ooh, okay. Watch out for this. You have to go at a freaking... I'm trying to think of... You have to go at a 1/16th angle. By the way, this is either Krampus's head or Lump of Coal. It was head of Krampus. So if we do earn this deal, I actually won't be mad, because I will have a chance to re-roll it. Oh my goodness. If I had known that would happen... 2 teleports in 1 room. How wacky is that? I don't think I've ever seen that happen in my life. It's probably a 1 in 50 or so chance that a chest is an individual teleporter. Maybe a little more common than that, but still. To have 2 of those in the same room? Nuts. It's just insane. Now we do still have default damage, so I'm looking to improve on that eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Oh, this is good. We can actually snag those 2 bombs immediately. Immediately being as soon as we finish this room, of course, which may take longer than it should, because these guys will keep spawning spiders. Can't believe he shot out a spider to absorb my poison bullet. Who are you? I'm excited. Not what I'm looking for. I don't want it. This one's kind of nuts. Excuse me, did you deal an entire heart of damage? I'm gonna have to ask that you stop. Now we're naked. Naked and afraid, please endow me with a soul heart. Thanks in advance. And of course, I'm excited remains active for this room. Because why wouldn't it? Yep. Largely impossible to dodge that. So, there's basically no chance that we will reroll that Krampus head, sadly. But we can check this place out. What do you think this is, huh? Guppy's collar, not bad. Probably would have taken it even if I had known what it was. Say, I still have the external item descriptions mod active, but apparently it disables the pill identification, even though Curse of the Blind only affects items. This is a Curse of the Blind floor, obviously. And, yeah, we're missing out on our pill descriptions, which is not a lot to miss out on, but I've already acclimated myself to them. It's a little strange without having them. Christ. No regeneration, please. Rotten Babies, fantastic, thank you. Would not have re-rolled it if I could. This is not a good demonstration of the D6. I'll tell you that straight up. Of course, we do still have a 9% chance to access our re-roll zone. Don't speak too soon, lest you find yourself cornered. Check yourself, lest you find yourself wrecked. Don't like this man very much. Most people don't. Once you get acclimated to the pattern, it's not too bad. Of course, Rotten Baby is a little too far away from him to fully account. Yeah, we did not earn it, so... Synth Oil is actually superb. So, again, this is not the best floor to show off the D6, because obviously it's Curse of the Blind. But, in all other respects, it's fantastic. This is the best thing you could ask for with Curse of the Blind, just good items that you would not have ignored in the first place. Thank you very much, RNG. Of course, we finally got our first true damage upgrade. Stupendous. Take this. Gotta move on. Got a Soul Heart. Sitting pretty. Onwards, we have a pretty good chance to get our Devil Deal on this floor, and now we have destroyed Krampus from the roster. Rotten Baby, please, dispatch of these chargers, thanks in advance. I love you, man. I see that torso. Don't think I don't notice you. Camouflaged boy. It's not Curse of Darkness, I can still see to some extent. It's debatable how much vision I have. Unobservant little boy. It's a self-inflicted jab. Ooh, nice, Rotten Baby. Doing really good work with those flies. As always. As always. We're actually looking for keys. Yep, we got our keys back. Or our identification of pills is back. Finally, a useless item that can be rerolled. Chocolate milk is a lot more my style. Glaucoma is literally just a worse version of the iron bar. That's it. Gives you the same chance for confusing tears, except without the added benefit of a damage upgrade. Wouldn't take it if I could. I mean, I'll have to take it eventually, or maybe I'll reroll into it with the D100. The latter is preferable. Yep, that's a dice item that we have not yet unlocked, but it'll be a good one once we do. And it rerolls your entire build, akin to a 6 or a 1 room. Dice pip room, that is. Good explosion, very nice. Now, the intricacies of chocolate milk. It's pretty self-evident what chocolate milk is doing for us. Giving the chargeable ball to shoot. Now, you might have noticed that it reduced our fire rate by a sizable portion. That is just the amount of time it takes to fully charge. If you are fully charged, the chocolate milk will deal quadruple your nominal damage, which means it'll be doing 25 or 20.5 or so. 21 damage, exactly. Just basically. Math! One of those bad boys does that much damage. And somewhere in between is the damage done by just tap shooting. But I believe it is more efficient to send out the big loads. So that is the stratagem we will adhere to for the most part. It can weigh a little heavy if you're using the keyboard, but I'm not. I am a console, well not console, but Joy-Con, not a Joy-Con either, that is the Nintendo Switch. If you're playing along on your Nintendo Switch, enjoy the game, it's a good one. Especially once they update it, hopefully, to get the better Angel Room patch. Thank you for accommodating for my idiocy, shopkeeper. Got my soul heart back. Back in business. The collar wraps over my face. Not the greatest of texture existences there. There's some funny little interactions like that. Plenty of those in the game. None of these flies are explosive, except for that one. I'd like to detonate you, sir. Thank you. Although it did not matter in the end. Did not cause any kind of chain reaction. I hear them clicking and clacking away. This card might be worth a bomb. No way to directly tell, since we do not have card or remote card descriptions active through our mod. Which is good, because that's a lot more of a cheat than the pills. Well, not too much, honestly. Okay, belly button is interesting. Maw of the Void, hey! First time spotting that bad boy. First, of course, let's give this man some HP. Well, not yet. We do have a spare bombs or key pill now. Please be more efficient with how you handle this man. Full health. Almost as good. This is the new pill that we earned from... I'm trying to remember, actually. I guess I do not remember, but we earned it last run. And we got it for some purpose. Tears Down is not the worst, but it is a little bit of an annoyance. Guppy's Hairball I'll take. We are 2 pieces of Guppy. And honestly, I don't think there's batteries back here. Also, Maw of the Void is going to synergize beautifully with Chocolate Milk. As you can see, we have a separate Maw charge indicator, which will release as soon as we release that. It's a nice little circular Brimstone alternative. It lacks the infinite range of Brimstone, but it is a very nice secondary weapon. Extremely good. And it has the added benefit of sometimes dropping black hearts from the enemies that you have killed. Also, it's a free damage upgrade, even if you are blindfolded. Maybe you have a rotten baby or something that can use your damage stat. And then you're good to go. Any damage upgrade is good. Maw of the Void is no exception. It also puts out fires, which we can make clear here. That is quite the nice demonstration, I'd say. Very good Soul Heart find. Yeah, this is quite the nice assortment of loot. Don't normally score that well from fire. As you can see right now, I'm just using Maw of the Void as my primary damage. Chocolate Milk on the side. But eventually that might change. Especially as we get some close quarters here. Although we are one-shotting these boners with our Chocolate Milk, which is a further argument in its favor. Would be nice to have some sort of penetrative tears. Sort of like our Death's Touch last run. Ooh, BFFs. Sadly, this will only affect our Hairball, but it's worth a purchase. Worth an inspection. This is Necropolis XL, so yeah, get your donations out while you can. 311, not so bad. Almost a third of the way there. Oh, there's our first black card. Excellent grab. We may make Boss Rush, and I would like a teleport card to escape from there, if we can. We did not get a Maw in time. I did not anticipate it correctly. That's fine. Ooh, this is the Evil Champion mask that spawns homing bullets. But the mask itself is the same. And now that I have a nice penetrative Maw, you have no power over me. Oh, beautiful, tears up, thank you. The shot speed is pretty nice as well. Again, use your Chocolate Milk, don't ignore it. So we still have the chance to look for a teleport. This is the Magician, I do believe. Yes. Guaranteed to be the Magician. Strangely enough. Might have been an oversight in the room designer. on behalf of the developers. Please, don't ignore your chocolatey milk. Just finish off Chub with it. Good stuff. We're gonna have to get adept at Guppy's Hairball. There is a challenge that will eventually require the use of it. I should also state that the Magician will make our Maw of the Void home, which is utterly fantastic. We might actually just clear Boss Rush if that's the case, but first we need to find our double item rooms. Don't know how I dodged those. Guppy's Hairball played a big part, I imagine. Oop, a little bit of an explodey there. That's right, apparently our Maw will also inflict poison shots thanks to our Common Cold. Again, it's still exerting its influence to this day. No regrets. Excellent performance. One-shotting those is very satisfying. Ghost Baby, you're getting rolled. We get free homing tears. Okay, this is so boss rush time. Of course, let's sacrifice some HP to this man. Who would we be to not do this? Puberty is pretty nice. We're not going to make boss rush, so disregard this. Was it worthwhile to humor that little man? Not really. Oh, beautiful homing Maw. I love it so much. Like I said, we're not missing a lot by doing boss rush, but there could have been a nice item inside. And it would be very satisfying to just smack those bosses into oblivion. Oop. Control bomb, bub. Almost got me. Oh my goodness, more. If he dies, I won't be mad. Good. And we get a second exploder. Finally, another black heart. I don't know what I'm saying, finally. It's delivering at a relatively constant rate. Good poppings, very nice. Merry poppings, Maw of the poppings. Get these, teratomas out of here. Just blast them. Just blast them. Shotgun the little bastards. Just one of those. A little triple meat clotty conglomerates. Alright. Well, you're gone now. Bobby Bombs is cute, but we can give it a reroll. Spider Babby, I mean, I'm not gonna trek all the way back just to reroll that. It's not that far away. We do not speak of that damage, okay? What damage, you ask? I nod silently in your direction. A deep sense of understanding is formed. Anyways, you will, we're just about closing in on Mom's position here. Surprised, but we did get a black card. Anyways, down we go. Unlikely that we find our deal on this floor. Really, really bad. I was trying to avoid those boys. While we're waiting for Maw to charge, we can use our hairball to get some action. There it is, the Polaroid. Good thing to note, a good rule of thumb. The Polaroid is always on the left side, so if you have Curse of the Blind, no need to worry. Just go to whichever side you need. Ah, nice. Half-price Spirit of the Night. And we did earn the deal against all odds. Fascinating. Again, no complaints. I'm loving that. Keep this challenged zone. More like challenged zone. What is that supposed to mean? Excellent question. As you can see, the Polaroid gives you a couple seconds of invulnerability if you have no red hearts. It works even if you have a half of a red heart. But at the moment we have no heart containers whatsoever. So we're enjoying full benefits from the Polaroid. Every hit we take gives us a small shield. It's a lot more valuable than the negative's tiny damage to all enemies in the room. Because chances are you can do a lot more damage to the enemies while you are in your Polaroid shield than the negative would have done automatically. It's a very nice little device. Of course, I have to remember that we have spectral tears, and, of course, homing. This is not Womb XL, is it? No. This is Womb 1. Good, good, good. We may miss this Devil Deal, which would be fine, in terms of letting our Eternal Heart mature. Look at these, retrograde orbits we got there. Fascinating. Very nice. Not a single black heart from him. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Unknown pill. Check it out. Bad gas. Thanks, Endless Nameless, for spawning another bad gas. Endless Nameless can be a pretty clutch trinket at times. Obviously. It's only a 20% chance, I believe, to reuse whichever consumable you're slapping. But it can play out in the clutch with something like a Yara rune. Or even a Perthro for some high quantities of rerolling. Of course, we have neither of those. We are on a rune-free diet at the very moment. That may change, but some of those challenges get pretty silly. They're just more time spent that could be towards, ultimately, greed mode grinding, which I'm probably going to do a lot of in the near future. Because we're just about done with our A-tier items, or other necessities, before we start clearing greed mode. Oh, very nice. Damage upgrade. So there's our Guppy. And we could mess around with this Demon Beggar. Which is a very viable choice considering our Polaroid is active. Oh, feels like I'm walking on sunshine. A good bet. Pretty much exclusively useful for these Demon Beggars. Ooh, he paid out with ceremonial robes. Fantastic. And of course we can reroll the pedestal that our Guppy's head was on for a free devil item. Let's see what's in store. Mama's Knife? No thanks, I'll go with Death's Touch. I'm sorry, Mom's Knife. But this run is just too fun to slap a knife on it and call it a day. Normally I'd be head over heels for that thing, but we're doing quite well with that. So without further ado, make our way to the next floor. There goes our Eternal Heart, unfortunately. I don't expect to earn a deal on this floor, which means we're going to be stuck without our Polaroid for basically forever. Did not need to spend 2 keys, I'll tell you what. Ultra Supreme Maw of the Void action. I can't even sleep on this bed. Sad. Because we have a full red heart container. It will only try to heal us with red hearts. What a waste. And then of course if we do earn a devil deal, all of that changes. Gonna await that with bated breath. Get my maw ready before we enter this room. Very nice. Ooh, hey! We're Ultra Guppy now. And Guppy's Paw, incidentally, will kill that red heart and give us Polaroid effects and usage, so very much thanks for that. Reroll you to Thin-Odd Mushroom, not exactly what I'm looking for. Our tier rate is already basically near the cap. Left hand is wholly unnecessary, considering we are already the Gupster. Get some nice Maw of the Void action in there, as always. Ooh, almost got a posthumous shot off on me. Dude, rest in the bed. Rest lest you forget. Once again, we use the word lest, except this time it rhymes, sort of. Count me in on that. No convenient secret room, sadly. We did get our one super turbo speed upgrade thanks to Roid Rage, so we're not too hurting for speed. Could be a lot worse. Could be stuck at 1 without him. We don't have Spun, do we? No, just our 2 syringes. Sadly, we have never acquired a 3rd. If there is a devil deal here, and if there is another demon beggar, gonna be one elated individual. He might not drop a syringe, of course, but we'll see. Pop it, pop it. Very nice. We're definitely gonna make the Hush fight, which means old Isaac here will get his Hush unlock if we want to. Let me double check what that is. Right quick, have the tab open right here. It is Farting Baby! Oh yeah. Not exactly worthwhile, but why hold off on it when we have a chance to kill the Hush, Farting Baby is sort of a weaker version of Dry Baby, basically. He doesn't do the Necronomicon effects, but he does block shots. He's like a free tonsil, basically. Of course. Now, we could respawn as Dark Judas. His Hush unlock is also total garbage. His Blue Baby unlock, on the other hand, has already been unlocked. It's the left hand, so don't need that. Don't need any of those. Don't need Turbo Ultra Guppy. We would have all 5 Guppy pieces at that point. I mean, we're gonna do Hush, even if it will unlock a really inert item that we're never going to truly appreciate. We're gonna do it. We have the resources. Slightly suboptimal, sure. Tammy's Head plus Death's Touch plus Chocolate Milk. This can be a fun one. Of course, we're going to want to... Ooh, it's a tough choice. We have a defensive eyeball here. I'll take that. He's a big one, too. On the other hand, we can take either a damage up or these pencils. Considering we have Chocolate Milk, I think this is going to be more fun, actually. It does work with Chocolate Milk, so every 15th charge burst will have some really big pencil action. And we don't particularly care for any of those. Did we have anything to reroll? I guess not. Strange, okay. I guess we will reroll the shop then. It's Battery Baby, which will actually be very nice should we bring Tammy's head into the Hush fight. Which will absolutely be the thing that happens. Battery Baby has a chance to spawn batteries or just to recharge your item. And this can happen while you're in combat. Which means very good things for Tammy's head. Get a load of that, huh? Sadly we don't have the 9 volts, so we're gonna have to wait for Battery Baby to hook us up. Get our maw in there before we proceed. Yes, that's the good stuff. Especially with the guppy it results in. Now Hush's hitbox is deep inside of his presence there. It's gonna be a little bit iffy to Maw of the Void in there. Even without the homing though, it does a pretty good job at touching him. Just by virtue of him having a huge hitbox. Okay, that was context damage with the Hush. Not the best. Not the best. Not the worst. Okay, ooh. Hold up. Find a nice place. Blast him with these. It didn't do a lot. This is obviously going to do a lot more with all the flies and whatnot. Took 3 hits so far, so watch out. We could very easily die here if we keep this up. Sadly, our maw is not going to touch him. But our charged shots will. So keep doing those individually. Really now? Rude. At least he bumped me into a safe place. And that is not the beam attack, so I guess we will be dodging. Instead of staying still. What a novel concept, Okay, so far so good. Get your maw ready to go. Very nice. You can see those flies immediately charge directly towards him, and immediately dissipate themselves into his rotting mass. Polaroid is so nice against the Hush, obviously. Gives you that shield to dodge those annoying bullet swabs. At least the ones that are immediately threatening. And there was a nice pencil shot. Very good. Almost done there. Excellent. Great job. Farting Baby has been unlocked. Yay for me. And now, of course, we are going to the chest, which means Cathedral. Cathedral with Polaroid in tow. Curse the maze. It's going to be a bit of a bother. Wow, they all phased directly through it. I'm not even mad. It's genuinely impressive. Keep this chunk of milk charged so that you can spam Tammy's head in essentialiness? Essentialiness. More like silliness, because that was a very silly thing to say. Oh, curse the maze. Please. Try and have a successful run here. Ooh, grab that. The more slot machines I blow up, the better. Work our way towards the D4. Anyways, here's Isaac. Isaac versus Isaac, lived alone in a small Isaac. Isaac played with his Isaacs, while Isaac watched Christian Isaacs on the Isaac. Yep, that's about all you do on the Cathedral. Let's just move on to our final destination. That's such a sad one. I mean, almost as sad as the one where his pineal falls off. This is I don't know how to describe this. Unsavory is one. Disgusting is another. Not that we needed very good items. Anyways, so that's the chest. Every chest in the chest, just like the dark room, is guaranteed to have items rather than consumables. And they give you golden chests instead of red chests. Which of course gives you 4 items instead of 4 flies / bombs, etc. Honestly, we should be able to cruise through here just on the power of Guppy and these signs alone. Yep, that's doing it. Temperance, huh? Don't need it. Okay, I had to release it. No longer. I love this. This is a very satisfying assortment of sights. Pop 'em. Pop 'em good. It's a ways different from the previous run, but in concept it's actually quite similar. And how ironic that we get 2 components of conjoined on each. Those are a bunch of full-sized blast assists, not to be underestimated. But yeah, again, we're sorely lacking conjoined. Of course, conjoined would have helped the last run a lot more than it would have helped this one, with that wizard, penetrative, technology zero nonsense. Truly superb. Hey, good secret room find. Aren't very reliable in the chest, or the dark room, because there's lots of rooms with multiple directions available to us. Now, while Isaac's Hush drop may not have been particularly special, we'll get something good for his chest victory. Again, use your Tammy's head, please. It's not a difficult concept to adhere to. There we go. See? Easy as pie. Never forget the one time we killed the Super Greed and he dropped the Steam Sale. That was something else. The pre-quarter era. Oh right, poop. That's a shining example of the kind of goodies you can expect to find down here in the chest. Give a round of applause to our old friend the Poop. Only one person can be heard clapping in the audience, and it is 3 question marks, the blue baby. He is the connoisseur of poop. Kinda sad, but we all live with it. Yo! Dip, how'd you do that? Sorry, Dingle. Champion Dingle, my mistake. Spider Baby does... We actually have 2 pieces of the Spider Baby transformation, hilariously enough. It's a rather rare one, because it only receives... it only has constituents in the item pool. But hey, it's not inconceivable that it could happen. A little too late for Toxic Shock to do much for us, but hey. Pop him. Was not an instant kill, but it came relatively close. No portal to the void, we're good to go. Let's just escape then. Was the original ending to the game. The very first true ending. Oh, how many more have succeeded it. D20. There it is. Rerolls consumables. Golden God. Got him. One possible true ending to the game. And, normally Golden God gives you a really swanky title screen. Unfortunately, Mega Satan's destroyed head overwrites that. I was hoping they would have changed it, but alas. 8 win streak. Not bad at all. Keep that going. Look at that. Maggie charging ahead with the progress. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Perhaps leave a like. I will see you next time with some more game clearing, fun content. Until next time.